Fala galerinha aqui do meu canal, vamos começar aqui com a live. Já chega se inscrevendo, deixando seu like. Bora aqui tentar chegar na primeira divisão. Vamos para mais uma live aqui no Craque Virtual. Daqui a pouco vai chegar novidades no jogo. Vamos lá, galera. Já já vamos começar, galera. Só tô editando aqui a live aqui. E já nós vai começar a jogar. Bora. Vamos pra live agora. Tá dando pra me ouvir na live, pessoal? Tá dando pra me ouvir na live, pessoal?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So it's down to business here. Well, now here's a team sheet that speaks of excitement and unpredictability, Jim.
It certainly does, Peter, especially since it includes a certain Dimitar Berbatov. I think he'll be the key to connecting the midfield to the attack here. Such a potent finisher, but remarkably unselfish too, and he will often drop that little bit deeper to try and trigger attacks himself.
Just such a clever bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Cafu.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. And a chance! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Rijkaard. Nicely shaped ball. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Azar. It's Azar! Wide, but only just.
Nossa, mano, outro gol perdido.
Breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Now it's Messi. And this is Azar. Oh, he's burst through. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. This looks promising. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Dani Olmo. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, now he can run away with it. They've got to be quick to recover this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Berbatov charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, just skips past his man. Dani Olmo! Dani Olmo gets it clear. Dani Olmo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Gerrard. Hazard. Good read, needed to be. And now the breakaway. Messi. And here's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Messi! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Deftly away.
Nossa, o cara quase foi gol contra.
Corner number 3 coming up. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Count. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable shot at goal!
Ah, não acredito, tomou o gol.
And there is your opener. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Manchester. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, just to keep counts. He's got it all. They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He might be in, and the shots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Kubasi. And it's Olmo. Now it's Shevchenko. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Dani Olmo. He's shifting through the gears here. He's being urged to shoot. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
And for the first half, that's
Estamos tomando vareio.
Well, that was as
Estávamos melhor no jogo, ó.
Only one side
O cara fez o gol.
they're just tearing it up.
Melhorou, foi pra cima.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Away we go again. Manchester United not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And this is Batistuta. And this is Count. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got away. Crossed into the middle. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Vardiol. And Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo making good progress. He's in plenty of space here. Pinches it off him. Count looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Oh, easy pickings there.
Cafu.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Couch crosses. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Well timed, excellent interception. Vardiol. It's an inviting looking ball that. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Berbatov. It's a searching pass. And Batistuta! And that is doing no harm at all.
Inter certainly looks sharp there.
Salve de
They're very
Haaland.
well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Como que tá? Já pegou a primeira divisão?
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Just about up to the hour now.
80.113 spettatori.
Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that has put paid to that. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Cross from Cafu. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Berbatov.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the finish! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Nossa, olha o meu zagueiro entregando ouro.
Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Vardiol. Chance here to counter. Cafu. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Vinicius Junior, real chance! And yes, it's there! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet. Dani Olmo. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Couch. Now he's got space here. Somewhat off target. Gerrard. And it's McAllister. Kvaratskhelia. Now there's a... Alvarez! David De Gea gets it away. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. And it's Olmo. Kvaratskhelia. And Fernandez. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kvaratskhelia. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Vinicius Junior running with intent. Fernandez. 5 minutes left on the clock. Aims beyond the defence. There's the shot! And there's a goal! It's all becoming
tomamos goleada.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Inter Milan visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Vardiol. Berbatov. And that has left him in a heap. Kvaratskhelia. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Cafu. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be.
Eu vou colocar defensivo nos dois lateral. Tem que fazer, né? O time meu é bem inferior ainda do pessoal. Tô começando agora no PS4. No mobile tem um time melhorzinho. Olha o time adversário, mano. Time massa do cara, velho. Oi. Aí sim, Haalandinho. Eu ainda tô lutando pra subir pra primeira aqui. Tem muito jogo ainda pra mim jogar.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. An intimidating atmosphere in the crowd. A crowd so close to the pitch here in this old-style stadium, the New Balance Arena.
Aqui, ó, pessoal, eu jogo com a assistência desligada, tá, ó. Tá desligada aqui.
So it's down to business here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
He's had a shot! McAllister, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Oh, good take and a Del Piero! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Messi. Oh, good ball. It's Asa! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? McAllister. And this is Asa. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United!
Bora, vamos pra cima.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Olmo. Now it's Shevchenko. And he was quick to react.
Ajax definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rafael Varane cannot be beaten that easily. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. He's picked his way through. Great chance! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a...
And he scores!
Nossa, ainda bem que tava impedido, mano. Já tava...
Gerrard. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Chouameni. Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshaled.
Seedorf! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Seedorf is offering a right smile there.
Aí sim, Haalandinho, pra mim também tá difícil aqui.
First corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish? Seedorf. Now it's Messi. Flings it across. Messi. And it's Olmo. And here's Messi. That is good progress on the left. And it's Olmo. Now it's Messi. That is good strength. Gerrard thinks about the shot. Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Gerrard plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Dani Olmo. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! And he's
Vamos!
done it! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Vamos lá, então, estamos jogando de igual para igual. O time do cara tudo de épico aqui, ó.
And laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity
Aí,
and
Haalandinho.
tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Down to business again. Hazard. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Shevchenko. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's shifting through the gears here. Dani Olmo. Chouameni.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! And there's a goal.
Ah, mano, tomamos empate.
Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Goes forward. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Del Piero makes a dash for it. Tries to pass it through. Dembele, very much a player of the moment.
Manchester United really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
That's good running with the ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork.
Ah, mano, não acredito essa bola não entrou, mano.
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gerrard. Great ball if he can get there. Quick look, thought about cutting inside.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Messi. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Tchouaméni, Messi. This is a promising build-up. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dembele. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shot, surely! Goal! Ajax! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Ajax with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Alvarez. Gerrard. Dembele. He is through. It's Dembele! Well taken goal.
Vamos.
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Nossa, tá difícil. 3-3. Depois eu vou mostrar, pessoal, a atualização do que chegou, tá? Acabar essa partida aqui.
Sostituzione per l'Ajax. Numero 5. Numero 9.
So changes afoot here and from both sides. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances, will you?
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Vinicius Junior looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt...
And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Messi. Tchouaméni. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Alvarez. Dembele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Dembele. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Camavinga has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And here's Messi. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, well played.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Good read, needed to be. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that
Nossa, não
it?
acredito,
Is
perdemos.
this the moment they stole it? And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Ajax now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
The pass is intercepted. That's that, the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more
Mesmo do
slugfest
cara
than
de épico, mas... Foi uma rebaixada. É, galera, fomos rebaixados, mas... Vou mostrar aqui as novidades que chegaram. Chegou aqui, ó, 2 contratos aleatórios aqui, nas boxes novas aqui, ó. Vou receber tudo aqui. Vamos bater o pênalti diário aqui. Nossa, quase que eu perco o pênalti. Chegou aqui, galera, ó. Box nova aqui com Figo, Kohler. E esse atacante aqui da Holanda aqui, ó. Chegou o Luiz Figo aqui, ó, perito em cruzamento. Depois vou trazer vídeo de ficha no canal dele, tá? Ele veio como ponta direita, ele pega ponta direita, ponta esquerda. Que eu vi, ele pega de MLE, MLD. Ó, chegou o Kohler como pivô. Impita de cinta artilheira. Depois vou trazer ficha deles, tá, galera? Chegou esse atacante aqui da Holanda aqui como artilheiro. Ah, temos um giro aqui, ó. Vou dar um giro grátis aqui. Quem sabe vem. Aí, não veio nada, veio só bagre. Tem mais um giro grátis aqui. Quem sabe vem esse atacante pra nós aqui. Ah, não veio. Ah, veio esse lateral aqui, mas pra mim não serve. Quem vocês pegaram aqui nessa box aqui do Ronaldinho, galera? O meu veio, você acredita que veio 2 Steve Raya? O Steve Gerrard, né? Gerrard aqui do Liverpool. Eu peguei 2 e... até mostrar pra vocês aqui, ó. Olha, ó. Ah, tem um aqui. Aí o outro aqui, ó. Olha, vi nem pra vir o Ronaldinho Gaúcho, cara. Aí sim, pegou o Ronaldinho Gaúcho, Haaland. Aí é top, mano. Eu queria ele, cara, mas não veio nem no mobile, nem no PS4 veio. Vamos ver se chegou os eventos que chegaram aqui. Ah, chegou esse evento aqui, ó. Pra conseguir um contrato de 5 estrelas, mais 1000 pontos. Efootball. Olha, tem dois eventos aqui pra me jogar na online, ganhar 100 moedinhas. Um é 50, 5. Eu vou jogar esses eventos aqui pra ver se eu consigo as 100 moedas pra me rodar lá naquela box da Champions. Quem sabe vir um jogador aqui nessas boxes aqui de época aqui é difícil vir, né, mano? Mais garantido eu rodar naquela box da Champions ou do destaque da semana pra esse time meu frio aqui. O que você acha, Harold? Eu guardo as moedas pra mim comprar aquele Batistuta que tem aqui nos pacotes, ó. Ou eu gasto já as moedinhas ali naquela box do destaque da semana ou da Champions. Verdade, o Batistuta já é mais. É manjado já. Vou jogar esse evento aqui pra ganhar as moedas aqui. Que eu não tô gastando no jogo, sabe? Ah, vamos ver. Vou jogar esse evento aqui do Brasileirão. Que formação você tá jogando, Haaland? Não sei se eu mudo a minha formação, sabe? Porque esse time meu aqui é time frio ainda, não. O meu zagueiro é tudo lento ali. Tem o Van Dijk e tudo ali, mas ele pega no máximo 83 de velocidade.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Emerson Royal has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
I don't expect opposition wide men to get much change out of him, Peter. He's nigh on impossible to shake off with the pace he's got, and he can get down the other end and it
Takes a shot! Goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Tá difícil.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Flamengo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Neymar pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Bruno Henrique, nicely intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. Jorginho. And it's Saul. Nicely weighted ball. Saul. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him. He has found the way through. Saul. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball, and he's in here, and he shoots! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
De La Cruz. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Saul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Saul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Emerson. It's Neymar! Jorginho. Saul. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. De La Cruz. Now, can they get him away? Almost half an hour in now. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's been shifted off it. Jorginho. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Can he get it through? Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. De La Cruz. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's had it nicked away. Now that looks a decent ball.
Flamengo certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just 5 minutes left until the break. De La Cruz. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Looking to play him in. Good read, needed to be. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's got away. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
He's having a pop! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A high-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it. Flamengo currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
O telão está exibindo boletim informativo da polícia local. Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 9.
So the action resumes.
Para a entrada do jogador.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that was nowhere near his best. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Flamengo do look as though they've made a half-time change here. Bruno Henrique! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. Oh, he saved it! This is their second corner of the game. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's the chance to counter. And he's intervened well there. Flamengo still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Oh, he's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading...
Oh, he's been caught napping! He's found the way through! He's had a shot! Real chance! Could be danger here!
Público presente
Ball
na
is over the
partida
line.
de hoje. 80.314 espectadores. Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 15, camisa 27.
Emerson.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Your impression so far, Jim? We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And this is Neymar. Flamengo still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
This looks shot a goal! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 8, camisa 18.
Flamengo have opted to make another change here.
Camisa 6.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Everton. Neymar. That's going wide left. Danielson picks it up out wide. Played it. Gets his head on it! And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Pelo jogador, camisa 14. Teremos uma substituição.
So we have further activity on the bench here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Jorginho, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lino is onto this.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That is a brilliant interception.
Bragantino surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's Neymar! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substituição.
He's a sharp little ball here. Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And he was quick to react. Oh no, what has happened here? He's in one-on-one, shoots! Loose, it's fallen kindly here, and it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very...
Goes for a shot! And there's his goal! And what a climax we have here! That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And yes, it's him again. Flamengo give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
It's a good foot in there. 5 minutes to add. That's destined for the flank. Jorginho. And here's Lino. Denilson. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Comfortable claim for the keeper. That's it. There will be time for no more. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, this is a critical game. A chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim... Gabriel!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. Gabriel deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option.
Oh, he's on it, takes a shot! Goal! Flamengo!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pelé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Flamengo are looking to break at pace. And claimed it back swiftly. Flamengo leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. De la Cruz. Flamengo do have a chance to counter here. Can he get on the end of this? Emerson Royal promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Saul. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Saul.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Pelé! Gabriel! That is decidedly lacking. Neymar. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Played into space. That's good vision. And this is Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Goes for goal! And for a moment, time stood still. And he was quick to react. Now, what about a counter-attack? Emerson. De la Cruz. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Space for him to turn and look. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. De la Cruz. It's a pretty loose pass. Pelé. It's Pelé! Brilliant from Pelé! About as smooth as it gets. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Santos restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Searching passes played there. Veracruz. And it's Jorginho. Oh, this looks sharp. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, he's bustling through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a good ball. And the shot!
Minuto de acréscimo.
That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
This is a promising build-up. And it's lofted through here. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Flamengo are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Second period then underway. And he's being shifted off it. And that is a little undercooked. Pelé! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Jorginho. And it's Saul. Knocks it into space.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Flings it across. Well read, and the danger is averted. So what can they make of this? That's good running with the ball. Looking to play him in. Jorginho. And he's intervened well there. Pass is just off target. Saul. Now it's Bruno Henrique.
Oh, really well played.
Tries to play it through. He's well. Big chance! Goal! Flamengo! And they've got their lead back. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
substituição no time do Flamengo.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, easy pickings there. Pulgar. That has ended up in no man's land. He's found a way through. This might spell danger. Nino. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's a shade optimistic.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product.
Shot at goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Oh, important interception. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Pulgar has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Driving forward, he is through here. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, sweet feet. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lino showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's managed to get free. Pele with the cross. Oh, he's been caught, chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Lino. Now it's Luis Araujo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's got away. Oh, super ball. He's had a shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Foot in. Good running, strong and purposeful. And there's green grass ahead of him. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Santos clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
No luck with that dink over the top. He's having a pop! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Lino. He's on it. Can he get away? He's found a way through. Now it's Jorginho. He's shifting through the gears here. And that was very necessary.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Threads one in. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Lino was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that should get the job done.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Jorginho. And the number on the board is 3. He's having a hit! Oh, it's a thumping hit. Done delicately. And he's only too happy to take that back. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, that was the second half.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Nossa loja oficial, com souvenirs da partida de hoje já à venda. Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 3.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. It's Pele! Another one of football's and how moments. Emerson. Luis Araujo. Now it's Lino. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. And he's certainly onside here. Pulgar. Lino. Under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And the shot! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Teremos uma substituição.
Santos can make their change now with a break in play. Santos with the lead. Everton, can he get it through? And he's straight offside. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So, oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar is fouled. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.